There's literally not a fucking demographic that likes these motherfuckers. Lazy, rude, obnoxious, arrogant motherfuckers. Nobody likes them.
As you can see out the horse's mouth, he said, no one likes us. Well, you know, that's biblical. We already knew that. He's not telling us nothing. And you Jake should know it as well, even if you don't know the scriptures. But with that being said, you know, they're confederate against us, as the scriptures say, man. But let's go and read one of the things he said. You know, he said we lazy. He didn't say, hey, man, I'm talking about the new generation. You guys are lazy. He said everyone. He didn't say everyone. He didn't specify. He just basically said we lazy. So let's read the scriptures and see what it's got to say about this. Here's the wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as had afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. So he made no account for our labors. They stole everything. He knows that. You can see the smirk on his face. He knows that. He just basically, he's trying to base rate, what you would call. Because there's no truth on what he's standing on. So we can't say that he's telling the truth and he's spitting highest opinion, his facts. He's just basically race baiting, because guess what? It's not true. So let's continue. Psalms chapter 83, verse 5. He said, don't no one like us. That's scripture as well. Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They don't want us to build our nation, man. So all you people that's trying to say it's some good white folks and they can come help us, they don't, man, listen, man. Anytime someone will watch you die, like they did that boy in Mississippi, and people still had the nerve to say friends, his friends. He didn't have any friends. His friends, so-called friends, watched the whole episode and still haven't came out and said anything. But furthermore, you know, this side again is judgment, you know. But let's continue and stay on topic. Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And it goes on to say who? The tabernacles of Edom. That's Esau. Ishmaelites. Moab. And haggardness. And so forth and so forth. So these are our enemies right here. Leading, as you can see the video, who lead. So with that being said, this is the time we're living in. You know, he didn't say, oh man, they granddad and they mom, they dad work pretty hard and they're some good workers, and I don't know what's going on with these new wage black folks, you know, he didn't say that. So he's race baiting, and what you'll call, it's almost like he has some inside information. And that's race baiting to try to get a race war going on, and he probably work with the government. Who knows? But it don't matter if he do or not, because guess what? One thing he do know, he know the history. He know they are the government, even if they don't work for the government. So it's just one of those things. So with that being said, the best thing that you can do or we can do, stay with the Lord, work on your thing, continue to get better. If you already examine yourself, you know, and try to clean up best way we can in every aspect, because we living in those times. And guess what? We're going to need the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. So with that being said, all praise and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.